God, I gotta actually mash properly. Alright, let's go. Testing, testing, I'm just suggesting you and I might not be the best thing. I've been stuck now so long. There we go. Good shit. Let's go. I'm a gamer sometimes. Mark gun. Oh. Alright, hi Cola. Hi Cola, hope you're doing well. Bullshit! Fuck you.
There's nowhere to run, lowly creature. A corpse like you should return to the dirt to nourish us.
Fuck! Yeah, I'm cursing like a sailor right now. Ah, gosh. It's mostly these chili pepper guys are the issue. No! Gosh dang it! If both of these enemies weren't back-to-back to each other, I don't think it'd be as much of an issue. Hello, Unique. Gosh. How's it going? Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Beam! Okay. We take our time with this one. Oh, you've got some moves. But that ends today, for the 4 heavenly kings of produce is waiting to drag you back into the dirt. Oh, please, no. I'm doing alright, though, other than this boss fight. Stressing me the hell out. There are clearly more than 4 heavenly kings. Submit to the power of nature, 7-in-1 super ultra fruit medley. I shall be the head. Shut up. You're not a fruit. Get yourself to the groin. But isn't sugarcane better suited for that? Are you going to deny sugarcane's contributions? Oh, this is the boss fight. That was the warm-up. No, what I meant to say was... Hey, everyone. Now's not the time to bicker amongst ourselves. We should be united against the common enemy in front of us. Strawberry's a natural-born leader. Let him be the head. Let's go, Radish. I still expect you to be growing. Everyone has their rightful place in this world. Die, zombie! Wait, what? Did the naive thought that was a little too easy flash across your mind? Nonsense! That was just a warm-up. Time to get serious, guys. Okay. Oh, damn! Bullet hell indeed, what the fuck? I don't know why all my health turns into temp health. I don't know what's going on. Good shit. Impossible. No one has ever defeated our
extra fresh form.
It's a bit of pressure enough to make you panic, Radish. Such a formidable opponent. You're making my blood boil, zombie. You're a worthy opponent, but can you adore our next form? Advanced Formation Super Ultra Fruit Medley Ultimate. Fuck! Gotta do that all over again! What's sad is that other part wasn't... I might do cheese strats here. Come on. Good shit. Even Ultimate. He's too strong. We can't win. Retreat. No, if we expect every battle to be an easy victory, we'd never truly vanquish evil. We mustn't give up, no matter how difficult life gets. That's justice. Give the evil an inch and they'll take a mile. If we surrender now, we'll only spend the rest of our lives running away from our problems. Security of our future for a happy existence for plants. We must endure. Fight to the death. Fight to the death. Fight to the death. No fucking way. Impossible! Ah! It's disintegrating. We four heavenly kings will never yield. Time to explode! Huh? Explode? Wait. It's been an honor serving with you. We'll see you in the afterlife! No! Stop this at once, my brother. Please don't make unnecessary sacrifices. Stop. It's President Cone. We've had to sacrifice too many plans to overthrow the old system. There is no need to sacrifice more of us in this meaningless fight. Zombie, I know now the extent of your power. It was wrong to allow them to attack you indiscriminately. I met your friend, the spirit who calls herself Grill. She said you were just passing through. I will ask the plants to let you pass, but only if you leave at once. Is that okay? I was actually looking forward to exploding. Come on, dude.
So, is the revolution over? What do we do now? What else do we overthrow?
Well, I don't know, but we're out of enemies. Guess it's time for a civil war? I think corn is a superior plant. You pineapples have just been holding us back the entire time. Like, what idiot came up with that pineapple trebuchet that didn't do anything?
I know you dirty pieces of corn were plotting against us. Bring it on. My arm shall not rest until it hammers down all those who oppress pineapples.
Hey, listen, everyone. There's no need to kill each other. Everything is my...
Oh, you loyal compatriots that have stood with the Lord Forest, fear not. I've been ordered to save you. She will strike down the traitors with divine rage and heavenly fire. She will bring back law and order.
I did. I'm happy with that.
We must fearlessly bring back the old order as long as you have faith in our Lord of the Forest. You'll be saved.
Hiya, esteemed Lord of the Forest. Would your majesty deign to partake in a little train adventure? What the hell, swimmer? Why are you on a train?
I bumped into this planet as he was driving this train, yelling about suppressing the rebellion.
So I helped him, and told you where he could find you.
Shut up, you little hitchhiking phantom. I was merely using you. You have not only poisoned our precious domain, you are also full of lies. This creature's as repugnant as you are. How can that be our lord? She's also with that disgusting zombie. You're all on the same side. Tell me where she is. Tell me now.
Oh, Grill, your little LARP event is getting out of hand. I'm losing my sanity just from being near this thing. Oh, little Slick Spittle? There are things I need to explain.
What? That voice, is it you, my lord? But how?
Just let us on first.
Can't get on without a ticket. I bought my apprentice a ticket. Where's yours? Royalty ain't exempt from paying the fare, you know. Only luggage and pets travel for free. Do you claim to be a piece of luggage?
Shut up and let me on. They're cute. They're cute friends.
I made you some nice changes. Remember to use your vacuuming abilities. It can help you pick up ingredients from further away. Like when they fall into spikes, you don't want to get impaled over some dead insects. Or have you gotten used to getting your butt impaled by all sorts of sharp objects? That's a bad habit to pick up. See those herbs on the roof of the train? With some practice, you'll be able to collect them.
Now stop wasting your energy, Simmer. I can already see that you're at your limit. I don't know what you've been using all your magic on, but I know maintaining that look must be really taxing. And on top of that, you're also keeping that zombie here moving. That must be a huge chunk out of you at any given time.
There you are, acting like you know everything. You know everything. Who made you a professional necromancer, huh? My apprentice isn't that sort of cheap remote-controlled zombie. He's different because, whatever. He's not consuming my magic.
I might not understand how your zombies work, but I can see your condition getting worse and worse.
No, you're right. I've been too busy lately. I've just been feeling so fatigued.
I can't know what you've been doing if you don't tell me. But from now on, I forbid you to use any magic freely.
Well, then, can I delegate some work to you?
Huh?
You know, with the whole entering the government complex going on a dangerous thing. Who knows when I'll need to use magic to save myself. To protect poor little me from using my magic. Can you please help me out?
Why do I have to listen to you? I just want to know the truth behind the Stargates. I ain't here for your shenanigans.
Oh no, I'm feeling lightheaded. I might just fade into oblivion soon. What a life I've lived. It hurts just thinking.
I hate you. But I do have enough magic.
Grail, look, I brought Uncle Z's advanced recipes.
Why'd you bring that over? Oh. I recognize that cover. Which is about the only thing that's left. Are there any pages left in that?
This book's been around for a long time. I thought maybe my apprentice could find the missing pages for us. Look at this, apprentice. Long ago, Uncle Z was a real magical chef. Even now, our cooking can't hold a candle to his skills. For some reason, the government wanted to destroy this cookbook, so Uncle Z had pages all over the dungeon. Then he forgot where he put them all. Run around, take detours. I'm sure you'll find lots of missing recipes. The dishes in that book are even better than what I can make. Uncle Z's legacy is in your hands.
To be honest, I've also been looking for his fruits and vegetables cookbook, but I can't seem to find it. Do you have an idea where it might be?
Did you lose it? Dear God, you can't have lost such a precious book. Even if you want to give up cooking.
I didn't lose it. It might be rude, but your zombie's been rummaging around there, so...
My zombie's an upright, disciplined, high-quality specimen. He doesn't steal. Even if he does, he's just borrowing it. Before you accuse others, why not take a good look at yourself?
Oh. Okay, sorry. I'll go back and look again. So it's really my fault. I shouldn't have called myself the Lord of the Forest just because you were doing it.
I'm finding it difficult to understand your words. You're the Lord of the Forest, but you're also a weird-looking spirit, like the evil necromancer. I cannot accept this. You never intended to bring the dungeon to glory. All you were doing was passing the time. My whole life has been a lie.
Sorry, I should have told you.
But I don't mind. I just need an idol I can worship for emotional support. Okay, from today on, I will serve you, Madame Grill.
Stop, babe. It's too much for me to handle. I just thought it was fun. I didn't know you were about to start an entire civilization. If I was in a better mental state, I would have treated you all better.
Oh, don't worry about that. I have an idea. If we activate the Stargate, all your problems will disappear. What's that? A Stargate?
I won't let Any laugh in the dungeon disappears, Simmer. I thought you weren't going to activate the Stargate anymore.
That's only because I don't have enough intel. I haven't given up, okay? Right, I haven't told you about where we are going. Have you seen the trains running around by themselves without passengers up at Asen? They're all being remotely controlled by robots.
On the day of the apocalypse, the supercomputer controlling the train shut down. So why are all the trains running again?
That supercomputer must have booted itself back up again. It must be trying to recover resources. That's why it's been moving trains back to its depot.
That means as long as we follow trains, it should lead us somewhere with at least with a supercomputer terminal. Call me a genius for figuring that out. No. Oh, I forget I have weird bleed.
Doing their voices, even though I didn't talk much. Oh my gosh. Well, the train decided to stop here. I wanted to bring us straight into some secret base.
According to the map, SUC Containment Center is right next to this lake.
We just need to find a way in.
Look, Spittle, thanks for taking us here. Who knew that plants could operate vehicles?
Color me surprised. Every time Grill operates a vehicle, it ends up on a wreck in the medium. I have a question. Spirits have neither mass nor friction. How are you able to stay on the train?
That's inertia. It's nothing to do with mass or friction. You're just full of all sorts of strange knowledge, aren't you?
Thank you. You're too kind. Back in the day, Optum came down here to explore what humans left behind. I've learned so much from the books and computers they left behind.
So wait. Did you use what you learned in these books to rule over the plants in my place?
Of course! Ancient human governance is amazing. I knew we'd make a statue of you at the moment I saw their human statues. The Supreme President once said,
"Society achieves greatness once the ruler becomes the master of its people. That is the cardinal truth of governance."
What an amazing human. No.
Hey, don't memorize that. Both Simmer and I worked for the Supreme United Command. They are still humans. Worked for?
Everyone with magical ability were forced by the SUC to work there.
That group of callous murderers threw protesters into meat grinders and fed the poor with the meatballs they made. They treated the people like property. They were truly evil.
Why did you continue to work for them?
Because, has salary, medical insurance, guaranteed house, and vacation days, the bonuses, and a generous retirement package. But that's not the point. Humans died out precisely because they were wrong about how to run society. You shouldn't enslave your own like we did in the past. Let's not repeat the mistakes of history.
That's not enslavement, it's a symbiotic relationship. A win-win.
No.
Oh, can anyone help? I need to set something on fire now. Where does one find something with enough mana and skilled in flame? What do you want? You still remember how to make a nymph roast? It might be a useful dish to feed my apprentice. Everything here is submerged under the lake, and nymph roast will allow him to shoot a jet of water from his butt. They'll give him the propulsion to move more freely underwater.
I don't get it. Why do I have to make it into a dish? We can't taste anything. We'll just be spending time and effort on this meaningless thing.
If you want to strengthen your zombie, there are easier ways to. Because those are the abilities we discovered completely by accident while cooking. Every time I look at a recipe, I'm brought back to when I used to make you eat my creations. Back then, I woke up every morning wanting you to try all those new dishes I had invented.
I don't remember that cursed steamed egg. I was on the toilet for an entire day and eventually had to move because it had melted.
I mean, maybe it was a waste of time, but I I want to relive those happy days.
Do you know where we can find the red nymphs?
Nope. Where am I supposed to find someone who knows a lot about magical ecosystems?
Haha, really can't get anything done without me, can you? Alright, I'll play along.
That was cute.
Steep City used to be a haven for criminals and scum.
Organized crime, drugs, and violence are all part of the daily life here. These residents leech off society without providing any positive contributions. They do less for society than maggots and worms. Our Supreme President, in all his glory, issued a bold order. Return the city to nature. The government's civil engineers completed the order in a single day and dunked an entire city into the water. The biologists We're then turned into this lush wetland biome, breeding and planting numerous endangered species in this new habitat. The scum that used to inhabit the city will finally be able to contribute to society as food for these precious creatures. Life finds a way. And will you look at that? The once filthy slums have been a beautiful lake. Watch as schools of fish swim gracefully in the water. Isn't that much better than dirty beggars asking you for money?
What the hell is wrong with these people? Yeah, no, there's a reason why I called that the cheese strat, though. The knife dagger applies bleed, while the mosquitoes just auto-trap. Well, sure, they don't have a whole lot of health. They just do enough tick damage where it doesn't really matter what you're doing. And I can also spam X fast enough where I'm kind of regenerating health with temporary HP. You've been dead for so long, you haven't learned how to speak. But you still haven't learned how to speak underwater? Oh.
Hi, I know it's a hard move in the water, so we made this nymph roast for you. This magic from the great nymph disappears on land. That means we have to cook it underwater to retain its powers. In our current situation, only Grill's eternal dragonfire can cook this dish. Roche knows to care. Your naming sense garbage. Oh, you have to speak up, Grill. Speak up. Grill, you have to speak up, Grill. Anyways, eat this, and you'll be able to move faster in water. We have to find a way to get into that government facility. Go!
Lord of the Forest has disappeared. What do we do? Why are we not being hunted down every day? The Lord of the Forest is right. In order for everything to function, some sacrifice is necessary.
The existence of one's life begets the suffering and death of others. The Lord of the Forest sacrificed countless plants for the lives of the animals to protect the plants. Cone could only start a war, causing even more death. This is an endless cycle of suffering. Topple dictator and another will stand in its place. In the end, nothing changes. That's because the substance of reality is madness, chaos and pain. Nothing can change this fact. Every effort exerted in this reality only serves to prolong this endless meat grinder we call life. As long as we believe in survival and happiness or injustice, the pain never ends.
I don't get what you're trying to say. Then what should we be doing? What's the right thing to do?
The divine, compassionate putrid will accept all that have lost their way. We are willing to guide those lost sheep towards the path of salvation.
I'm not a sheep, I'm a tree. What can you do for us trees?
Come, eat this to know his grace. You will be able to use your soul to feel our great presence. We share our infinite knowledge and will care for all those followers at all times for all eternity.
At all times seems kind of intrusive, but whatever, give it to me. Well, that's not good. I wonder who that guy was. Is it done yet?
Almost.
Almost. Is it done yet?
I said almost.
Is it done yet?
Ask me one more time, we'll see what happens.
You're mean.
I need to focus on the spicy ginger killer frog. Cooking these to perfection requires precise control over temperature and timing. Its magic content is fine. You can eat it right now, but as a magical chef, I have my standards.
I thought you just forgot the recipe. I'm surprised you have standards. Whatever happened to the whole boo? I don't have a sense of taste, so who cares about cooking thing?
If you're going to do it, why not do it well? I haven't forgotten the techniques I learned all those years ago.
So, is it done yet?
Yeah, I got your knuckle sandwich right here.
Dang it!
Why are these things so tanky? What the fuck? So that's where the truck went.
I never thought I'd see it again.
Look. Look, it still had bullet holes from the drones that were chasing us.
If Uncle C could see this, he'd be really happy.
That was insane what we did back then, giving up our lives from the authorities just to cook.
Wasn't this all your idea?
Huh? Me? No way, it was your idea. I was a law-abiding public servant, and the law's the law. I wouldn't have dared go against it.
Oh, really? Actually, I can't tell if you're actually serious or just messing with me.
I'm a very serious person. Everything I say is deliberate and considered. I'll take some soy milk. God, these things are so frickin' tough for no reason. Why are these things so tough? Leave me alone. Thank you. Dang it! Dang it. Ah! Ah! Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Somehow having two giant fish after me helped. Not sure I entirely understand that logic. Can't believe this place is still running. I hope we can find the truth inside. Don't get your hopes up yet. These places are built out of magic-defying concrete. We won't be able to pass through even as spirits. They also loved using lasers.
Why don't we let my apprentice do all the heavy lifting? He can just dash through the lasers.
That makes no sense. A zombie can only nudge itself forward. How can he do it without magic?
Guess I'm taught him how. You're always picking weird arguments with me. That's why you look so ugly. We need to think about our next step. Grill? Do you remember how to access the socket network?
Do I really look ugly?
Yeah, but that wasn't what I was asking. Do you know how to use their computers?
Well, now you come groveling to me. Without me, you wouldn't be able to find the power button. I know you delegated all that computer work to an intern, so I know you never accessed the network.
Their operating system looks so weird. I don't want to use something with an unusable AUI.
You just lack professionalism. I know suck is evil, but you should be earning your salary by learning the skills required.
Shh. Are you my mom? You plan on ranting about ancient history. Are you... Or do you not know how to use the computer?
Of course, that person that compiled half the data on that Asian. I'm not the type to delegate work willy-nilly.
Okay, I know. Let's stop wasting time. Apprentice, if you're ready, let's go. If we don't leave, Girl's gonna start nagging again.
What do you think it looks on the inside?
The evil government supercomputer will shut us with a bunch of killer robots. If If we trace back when the system was not shut down, there's a chance we're still wanted by the government.
If I wanted it, kill on sight. Even if the government's no longer here, the revived supercomputer will probably still be doing its duties, including criminal justice. These robots won't be the hard military ones, but they can't be discounted either. I'm starting to wonder if you gave us any thought before bringing us here.
I know it'd be difficult, but the supercomputer's just following orders from a superior. If we let it understand that the suck is no more, they're probably nice.
I hope that's the case. How do you plan on starting the Stargate if you can't even use their computers? Not trying to nag or anything, but if I let you do your own thing, you'd probably blow it up. I used to do all the housework too. And that one time you had fried chicken and smeared oil all over my mouse and keyboard.
God, it was just once. You have to bring it up all the time. We really infiltrate this facility, or are we just gonna complain about that one thing I did a million years ago?
You're not even doing that face thing properly. That's what you giving up halfway all the time.
Fine, I give up. I won't do it. I don't even know how I put up with you.
Let me demonstrate. You need to include the line art in your selection, then extend it by layer to get that nice brush effect.
Apprentice, are you done yet? Get me out of here.
What the fuck am I? Sorry, I was taking a screen capture of that. Sorry. Long, thing. Long.
Huh?
What?
Grilled rocket. Backpack?
I think a skilled chef should be free to experiment with non-conventional ingredients. Forces you to see things in a different perspective and creates an opportunity for personal breakthroughs. Anything can become a dish, as long as the chef is skilled enough.
I'm usually the one with the dumb antics. You're usually the one to call me out. Right?
Why does that have to be the case? You were the one who said zombie dashing can pass through lasers. So what's wrong with upgrading that ability?
You're not wrong, but... Didn't you say you know how to access the network? Is it working?
I'm logging in, but I can't get past the verification. The tasks are ridiculous.
One more attempt and your account will be locked? How hard are these tasks?
Shut up and help me with this. So tell the squares with vehicles. There's an old lady on a powered wheelchair. Does that count?
That should be a vehicle? I mean, that wheelchair's flying with rocket boosters.
I took Law 101 college. I remember learning that people in wheelchairs are classified as pedestrians.
Wheelchairs are pedestrians? It's flying. How can it be a pedestrian?
Okay, I think you're right. We'll try that and log in. Login failed. Multiple illegal, unsuccessful logins detected. Locking system.
Damn it.
Wanted criminals detected. Grill and a clock. Anaklogum in Simmer Nagash. Formerly high-ranking mages in Supreme United Command. For violating the Natural Resource Management Act through unauthorized cooking, distributing unauthorized food, and collaborating with Professor Z. As well as harboring negative views about the government, among other crimes, you and your extended families have been sentenced to death. Scanning accomplice. Adult zombie animated by necromancy identified. Querying records.
Hey, the Supreme United Command's been gone for a while. Your mission is done. No one's here to pay you for your salary. Also, we're dead, so you can't give us the death sentence. Offensive and obstruct language detected. Muting. Security units have been dispatched. You're advised to stay calm, keep an open mind, and accept your fate.
I was right. I shouldn't have listened to you.
You weren't so sure about your answer either.
Supercomputer will send a bunch of drones to destroy us if we don't put a stop to it. They'll be able to enter the archives.
Grill and I will go find where the mainframe is, apprentice. Find a way to meet up with us. Why don't you collect parts from the robots to make food while you're at it? Watch you eat an entire backpack, so that should be doable.
Uncle C's recipes actually contain recipes for robot ingredients.
Nice! Robot cooking will be your new frontier. Get going. We'll catch you later.
Knock me out of there again, I dare I got the light sword. Magic golden liquid. Just call anything complicated magical. What the fuck? Alrighty. Huh? Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, just making sure I can be heard. Oh gosh! Alright. Nutrition deployment station. Healthy and delicious nutrition cakes sold here. Notice, please follow rules and line up. Purchase per citizen, limited to 3 servings every 24 hours. Expressing negative opinions pertaining to nutrition cakes is illegal. Carries the mandatory minimum sentence of death. Jesus. because I want to be able to hold down the button, and I think this is just the best for that. Psychokinesis. Lieutenant Ping, a savior bringing warmth and love to all citizens. In the early days, life was miserable due to overpopulation. Access to resources was strained and food was in short supply. Our leaders worked day and night to feed the people. The Supreme President didn't sleep for months. Just when hope seemed lost, Lieutenant Ping, responsible for magical research, developed a new and efficient method to create food. Armed with the latest IoT, AI, blockchain technology, they were able to extract the perfect amount of edible nutrition from all kinds of creatures and create nutrient cakes. After mass-producing these nutrition cakes, skinny, hungry faces were replaced by healthy smiles. Society was able to progress and move towards greatness. The humble Lieutenant Ping only had this to say: I'm just doing my part. But without his contribution, we wouldn't be here. We're thankful to fill our stomachs and do our part in this underground city. Yeah, isn't the nutrition cakes, though, just people? CO4, subject H01 is a 31-year-old male. He's defined as a high-risk potential criminal for being over 30 and unemployed and without a partner. Thus, he was arrested and put to use as an experiment. H1 was orders to make physical contact with CO4 as we scan his brain to detect changes. 20 seconds after contact, H1's skin displayed dramatic swelling and decay. H1's brain activity showed that he was in extreme pain as he admitted to high-pitched screams. 65 seconds after the contact, the decay spread to his spine and the screaming ceased. H1's rays also appeared calm once the screaming stopped. His face looked serene. 150 seconds after contact, H1's entire body except for the face had completely transformed, growing extra limbs and tumors. H1's eyes were closed and his mouth turned into a gentle smile. His brain activity indicated that he was in a relaxed state, as if spending time with a loved one. 190 seconds after contact, H1 began speaking to the camera. I pity you for mistreating your comrades in order to survive. The survival instincts shackle you to the material world. Future has meticulously prepared a paradise for all of us. The
place where all souls can coexist without violence or oppression. Understand that the cruel rules of survival forever rule up the material world. Your pain is perpetuated in endless struggle. Surrender everything to us. Relinquish your stubborn will to live. Join us in a world of pure, authentic happiness. 142 seconds after contact, Ethan stopped talking and his brainwaves flatlined. His body started growing quickly and moving violently. Emergency protocols were activated and samples frozen. Twins activities ceased. The experiment was terminated.
Ah, no! Just a little bit of friendly cannibalism, yep. Personally, I prefer competitive cannibalism. Yeah, unique, aren't you? Like, how high ranked are you in the cannibals? God, this game is so fucked. Strange moving places floating in the air. A blurry image emerges from within. You find out whatever controls it, Sinner. Ah, dang it. I was doing so good there, too, and then I went like an idiot and, like... There we go. Jesus. I can't waste any more time. Oh, you're here! Nice timing. I have new information about that laser screen. Ha! Girl's probably still wondering about around aimlessly. Oh, don't worry about me. I already taught you everything I know. You learn fast, too. A long time ago, I sacrificed my friends for my own purpose. Now I plan to make up for it. Everyone has something they want to accomplish, no matter what. I'm sure you'll understand. Okay, let's not make things too serious. Let's shut down that screen and find Grill. I'm not here to try to argue that she didn't get lost. Welcome to the Laser Anti-Magic Phase Barrier Removal System. Due to the operator's habit of forgetting to carry the ID cards, ID verification has been disabled. Now anyone, regardless of gender, identity, or species, can shut down the barrier, all thanks to the government support of social equality. Would you like to shut down the barrier? Barrier shut down successful. I'm gonna have to do this a second time, and then we're gonna end it, I think. Wait, I thought it was this way. I thought it was that way. Why is the server room filled with water? Is this the newest water cooling technology? Oh, hi! I almost died, but that was awesome! I'm Robin, welcome to the second episode of Dungeon Exploration. It's been a year since our last episode. What, did you think I was dead? Today we're rummaging about through secret government archives to find out the truth behind all this destruction. The government fell swiftly after the CO4 pandemic spread, so there was no time to give it an official name. We just call it the Apocalypse. Many major issues occurred on the day of the apocalypse, one of which was a breakdown of all automated security forces. In order to better control the population, the government had automated most of the police and military work with automated drones and robots. With their overwhelming firepower, they should have been able to quickly subdue C-04. But on that day, all the computers and machinery just mysteriously stopped working. Without the help of the security forces, human soldiers tried to contain the spread of CO4. But after infection was found in their ranks, their line of defense was completely collapsed. Research logs here at the Steep City indicate they received their samples of CO4 about the same time as we did at Sorbet. During their early experiments, CO4 was able to bind with consuming any organic matter. But when they came into contact with human cells, something different happened. The CO4 transformed human cells to reproduce at an incredible rate, breaking even the laws of conservation. A petri dish with a single drop of blood infected with CO4 could produce massive amounts of biomass out of thin air. From these observations, they concluded that CO4's abilities are related to magic. CO4 eats and consumes all non-human creatures, but its behavior shows that it prefers attacking humans over all other creatures. As for what they originated from, or what really happened on that day, let's look around some more. The sun disappearing was apocalyptic enough. I never expected something like this could happen a second time. Maybe the world wasn't really destroyed. It just destroyed the humans and my life. Just kidding. I'm getting married. Woohoo! I'll introduce you all my beautiful wife, Icrete. She's a drone and she's been with me this whole trip. Let's wrap this episode up. Next we'll be going back to somewhere as cold as Sorbet, the Suck Snow Peak Command Center, where we'll continue this peek through the secret government archives. See you then. Okay. Whoa, hey now. Dude, can you please? Oh my god. Dude. Whatever. Oh my god. Either kill me or do something at this point. Hi, McPeter, responsible for removing the... I don't know why I was created as highly advanced AI. My only purpose is to remove a barrier blocking the entrance to a single elevator. Why does this job even exist? I sit in the same place waiting for someone to come over and shut down that thing. Oh gods, why did they give me intelligence to ask these questions? If humans were afraid of AI, why did they let us do so much? What's wrong with them? Sorry. I haven't had a proper conversation in who knows how long. I've just been sitting here and waiting. Okay, I'm done. I'll remove the barrier. Barrier shut down successfully. Dude. Oh my god. Just kill me. Just kill me so I can end this episode, please. Not this episode, but y'all get what I mean. That was hell. Alright, let's go raid... Who are we raiding? This is playing Core Keeper, but I'm gonna go raid Phoebe because it is her stream anniversary. I want to start raiding more people because I think that would be good for growth. But I'm gonna go say hi to Phoebe, celebrate her stream anniversary. Not stream anniversary. It might be affiliate anniversary. I can't remember. It's one of the two. Alright, but everybody, that's been Dungeon Munchies. We'll continue this back. I don't know when, just because it's very hectic right now for plans. I've got more stuff planned for tomorrow, but I'll see you guys when I see you for this. Alright, everybody, peace, and have a good night. Bye!